I really wouldn't mind playing some Modern Warfare 2 right now. Who the hell would still be playing a 10-year-old game? Before this video starts, I'm proud to give a big thanks to Exceed for his generous Patreon donation, which is funding the month of Xbox Live for this video. If you're interested in directly supporting my videos, you can check out my links in my Patreon in the description or possibly in the pinned comment below. With the Xbox 360 being over a decade old, meaning we literally grew up with this console, it's interesting to see how well the online was made and how well it's still functioning today. Here we have some all-time favorites and some oddballs that may not have been played so much, and we're going to see if the online support is still there for it. Side note, if you hear a wind tunnel in the background, that's actually my 360. Don't buy an Xbox 360 from GameStop. So we're starting off here with Modern Warfare 2. If you've followed me for any amount of time, you would know I have spent years on this game. I have dedicated multiple YouTube videos to Call of Duty montage edits. Modern Warfare 2 is my game. Okay, so it took a good minute to connect to this first game, and for context, it's probably afternoon/evening. I just got off of work, people are off of school, so this is probably generally about the time you're gonna have max amount of players. I tried doing this last night, and the connection times were just as bad, but I figured this would give the most realistic time frame for people. Fun fact, I spent most of my time on Modern Warfare 2 and free-for-all and search and destroy. Even now, this still feels really awkward to me. However, I get a good feeling that if you're wanting to play this in 2019, your best bet will probably be mainly Team Deathmatch, because it seems like it's what has the most players. Ow. Son of a bitch! NoobTube's in 2019, it never stops. Yeah, don't even say anything about Painkiller, because this shit right here is why I use Painkiller. Eat my ass. Just... yeah, feel that Painkiller, bitch. This guy's running around with a fucking rocket launcher. Unreal. This guy's level 19, this guy's level 38, this guy's Prestige 6, this guy's Prestige 61. People are actually out here grinding through the levels. I'm level 34, but then again, I've played this game on every platform with like 10 accounts each. So you can see here that in the player list, it just completely says 0 total players online. It's completely broken. So about 2 minutes and 30 seconds is what it just took to get us into a free-for-all lobby that isn't even full, mind you. Seeing as free-for-all is my favorite game mode, that really does kind of bum me out a little bit to see that, because free-for-all was one of the game modes that always worked. Oh shit. What's funny is this guy's just sitting here talking to himself into the mic. You'll see that this is a common occurrence in Call of Duty on Xbox 360 for some reason. There used to be a time where everybody used a mic and shit talk each other. That time passed. Now everybody either doesn't use a mic, uses party chat, or just talks to themselves in the lobby for some reason. Oh, come on, really? Worst map for kill streaks, hands down. What are you fucking doing, man? What are you... okay. Yeah, you definitely don't have, any wall hacks. Yep, yeah. Knew that, knew it. What a fucking loser. We can't even get a full lobby. You're sitting here wall hacking. I think we're gonna do our due diligence here to the Xbox Live community. This should take care of this guy, no problem. We all know Xbox will get right on this. Okay, three headshots in a row. Not suspicious. Oh, come on! Okay, so it didn't take us too terribly long to get into a game of S&D. And that is the start of this game. Wow, these boys came in like professionals. Here we have Carl0913 going to go prone in a sniping position while the fucking bomb is planted. What a genius. Here you can see he's going to defend his position, which is not the bomb site that has already been planted, and is in the process of exploding and giving us a losing point. There's a lot of ways to play tactically in Search and Destroy, but the best is to probably run straight into the house with the intervention. There's one more. There's one more. Oh god. I failed us. I failed us. I'm getting teabagged in 2019. No worries. Just gonna crawl into this shit here. They'll never even see me. Oh. Ah, there we go, baby. Who says you can't trick shot with a tryhard class? Damn. Wow, I was so close to getting cheated. Overall, I'd say it's playable. Left 4 Dead 2 is probably the best action zombie game there is. It needs no introduction. It's an amazing PC game, but one version I always looked over was the 360 version. But as we can see here, I'm just going to scroll through the lobbies a bit, we actually have a good few games going on, and my connection is not looking good right now. The thing about Left 4 Dead 2, like most online multiplayer games, is that it feels really off when you don't have a decent connection. My connection's pretty bad right now, so there's a pretty good delay whenever I'm shooting something, like right here. But, I mean, it's serviceable. I mean, let's see the delay when I hit the zombie here. That's not too bad. The good thing about this game is, even with kind of a subpar connection, you only need 4 people to fill a lobby up, so it's fairly simple to just jump in and be able to get a full team of real people to play with you. And I just jumped into the game. I already got the most infected killed. And again, this is actually on normal difficulty, so it's not as big of a deal, but if you were playing on something like expert, this would be very difficult. Reloading. Oh, he got me. Damn, that hunter's still alive? What the fuck? I was really never a fan of the extra game modes too much, but say you wanted to play something like survival, and there are quite a few lobbies you could choose from. To play the mutation game mode, I apparently had to buy the $7 passing DLC, which is, again, free on the PC version. The realism game mode didn't have any players, but I don't think that was a very popular one anyways, but if you look here in the versus mode, there are quite a few versus lobbies too. So if you just happen to have Xbox Live, the multiplayer on here is pretty serviceable, but I wouldn't pay for it just to play this game alone. Let's say you have an Xbox One, or you just have a 360 laying around with some Live. It could be a fun time, especially with friends. I actually bought an extra copy of this game so me and my girlfriend could play co-op at one point, so it's a really good multiplayer game, but the internet connection is definitely serviceable. Okay, so this is a little segment here for the 1% that may or may not be watching this video because you are the guys that matter. I kind of started to feel like this video was dragging on a bit, and I was having some issues with a lot of the games in this little stack that I was trying. It just really wasn't working out too well. I could get some more games to test out, and I still have a few more in this stack to test, but I don't want this video to drag on too long. I really feel like I was starting to beat the hell out of it. If you guys want to see maybe a part 2 to this, I would love to do it, but I don't want to drag on a video that nobody's gonna watch. So if you guys are interested in that, yeah, because like I said, you guys are the 1%, you're the ones that are actually gonna watch this all the way through, so I will most definitely do that if you're interested in it. I'm flailing my arms around. But seriously guys, yeah, let me know what you thought of this little video. This is more of a little bit of an experimental type of thing. I'm gonna put a lot more in. I will definitely put a lot more in for part 2 if you guys want to see it. Just let me know, drop a comment, like the video maybe, and we'll get back on it.